I finally saw this new Wes Anderson movie that's been floating around, Asteroid City, which I heard described as a science fiction movie, which I don't think it is. It's it may have some elements maybe, but I would say largely it's more of just like a historical drama with this interesting postmodernish type frame of kind of like Our Town, but with elements of like more postmodern stuff like Waiting for Godot, an author in search of six characters, stuff like that. But yeah, it's in the 1950s. I don't think he's had any movies done in the 1950s before. I think Wes Anderson, Moonrise Kingdom, was that in the 60s, I want to say. But yeah, this was it was good. I wasn't expecting something good because right now on IMDb it's got a 6.7, and I think it's much better than that. I think I'd probably give it like an A minus, or I don't know if I want to use numbers, maybe like 7.8. But yeah, it was very beautifully shot. A lot of wonderful oversaturated colors that I thought were really cool looking. Filmed in Spain, even though it takes place in the Southwest. And yeah, I think it's got to win some kind of set design or cinematography or something like that because it was just beautiful to look at. Every scene, some of it looked like he was going for this Norman Rockwell. I was thinking of the way that Rockwell uses colors. It's like a painting almost, and it was cool to just watch. But then the story was great too, and I think if you at this point you probably know Wes Anderson's style and motifs if you've seen his other stuff. And this isn't you're not going to get any big departures from that. It's pretty much typical Wes Anderson stuff, family dynamics collapsing and kind of other. I'm not going to do any spoilers, but there was a few unique elements, but overall it's very similar to what you can expect with Wes Anderson. But he'll even use a lot of the same actors, which is the case here. A lot of his favorite actors. A few of the ones that he works with a lot, the Wilsons, Owen and Luke Wilson, and Bill Murray. I don't think they're in this movie, but a lot of other really great cast. And but Scarlett Johansson and what's his name, Jason Schwartzman, I think were probably the most prominent to my eye. And Tom Hanks is pretty good. A lot of other great actors, and yeah, I highly recommend it. It just surprised me. I thought it was going to be kind of mediocre, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. I think the last two movies Wes Anderson did, Isle of Dogs, just felt like a little too much of an exercise in technique rather than sorry, dog. Rather than like like really telling a story. But then this one, the one before this, the French Dispatch, I thought it was more kind of experimental and kind of fast paced, and I liked it. But this feels more like a return to form of dealing with families and all those dynamics. So this was it was good. I've liked all of Wes Anderson's movies to varying degrees, but I think this one, I'd probably put this in the top three or four at least. It's pretty good, and yeah, I think you'd like it. I wish I'd been able to see it in theaters. I think it is still in theaters, but I'm in Malaysia, and I did not want to watch it with subtitles, which they show here. So I just watched it at home, and I recommend it either way, checking it out, and I hope you enjoy it.